There's the information. Reuben, you're on the air. Hey, I can hear the delay.
There's the information. Reuben, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Good, Reuben. What? I need you to turn down your TV.
Hello?
Yeah, I need you to turn down your TV and ignore it and pay attention to the phone because there's a delay. And can we start making sure people know that when they call in?
Turn down your TV and ignore it and pay attention to the phone because there's a delay. And can we
I can hear the echo.
people know that?
How you doing, Reuben?
All right, how about you?
I'm good.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm good. I need you to turn down your TV.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. You turn down your TV.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay, go. Could you turn down your TV?
Some more?
Just
it's quiet.
ignore the TV, pay attention to the phone. What do you got?
There he goes.
Good. No more echo.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's
Sure,
okay.
sure. What's your question?
Yeah, a while ago you stated that there wasn't a person that existed
Go on.
named Jesus.
No.
How about Pontius Pilate, George Washington, and Napoleon Bonaparte?
I didn't say there was no person named Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
Or the things that he did.
Okay, now we got something.
The
miracles.
Could you let's just try to be clear. What exactly are you asking?
I wanted to ask you, how can you explain to me, you and your host, why, do you know how many species are on the face of this planet?
Oh, it's you, Reuben. This is the question you asked us years ago.
Yeah, several years ago. I haven't gotten any answers from anybody.
Well, the answer is we don't know. We know of millions of species, but we don't know all of the species on the planet.
In fact, there might be Bigfoot now. Right?
It was other hosts that I asked the questions to, and I haven't gotten any answers. And
right.
You know, I was just calling see maybe both of you got a a question. I mean, an answer pretty close to or a reason.
I don't even know.
Or an explanation.
I guess I'm confused on what the point is, because I just answered your question, and then that is that we know of millions of species, but we also realize that we don't know about all the species on the planet.
Yeah, but okay, and what is the closest to the human
chimps and pigs?
Species
Chimps and pigs generally share the closest.
Capable of doing speaking through phones and building stuff, technological stuff, and stuff like that.
Animals use technology not to the extent of human beings, but yes, they do. They build things and they also use tools. Does that help?
I think we've had this conversation exactly before, so let's just go ahead and get to this answer, which is I'll say that there are no other animals besides humans who create technology in the sense that you're talking about it. Next.
Why is that? Do you know?
Well, wait, can I just answer this? Yes. How is that different than asking which animal has a longer neck than a giraffe? Is that significant to you?
Yeah, well, in regards, there are different animals on the face of this planet. I mean,
yes, but what has a longer neck than a giraffe? What animal has a longer neck than a giraffe?
A snake, probably.
I guess if you can, I know because there's no snakes. I don't know if there is a snake that is.
Yeah, there may be an anaconda. There might be. It's not a neck. They don't have a neck.
It depends where the rest of the body ends. Or
anyway,
starts.
none of that makes any difference.
But the point is, just because an animal has, asserts a certain characteristic that is beyond the other animals, like a cheetah being the fastest,
whales being.
Why is that significant that animals excel at different things, including people?
Well, I just wanted to know, or maybe get an answer in regards to the technological capability differences that there is between humans and the rest of creation.
Come on now. you're not going to make me believe, especially since we've had this exact conversation a year and a half ago, that you don't
Yes,
already
and I'm
understand
still,
that you don't already.
Wondering why.
Oh my God! Can I finish?
Yeah.
That you're not going to make me believe that you don't understand that humans are the only ones that have developed technology in the sense that you're talking about. So could you just make your actual point? You don't have to lead me down the primrose path.
Yeah, but well, that's the actual deal that I'm struggling with.
No other animals on the planet are as technologically advanced as humans. So
but
what?
Why not? I mean,
so what?
You got animals that run real fast. The cheetah, the rabbit,
and some of them run
lion.
faster than any other animal. So what does that mean about them?
Well, yeah, but why the vast difference between humans and the rest of
Why
creation?
the vast difference between a cheetah running and me running?
Why is a whale so different from an amoeba? Why is a cockroach so different from an elephant?
That's my point.
Okay.
Why is everything
and
so
then here
vastly
is your
different between
please, Reuben,
them and humans?
Stop, Reuben. Here's your answer. Because mutations occur, things change, and natural selection selects against things that, in order to eliminate them from the population, essentially, you don't get to reproduce. This process, over millions of years, creates the diversity of life. And it's because in some areas, you don't need a big brain in order to survive. What you need is the ability to run really fast. And in other areas, you don't need to be extremely strong and muscular in order to survive. What you need to be is tiny and camouflaged and hidden. That is how you get the diversity of life.
But can I just say also that, I mean, if every species wasn't unique in some way, we wouldn't be able to catalog them as separate species.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous to point out a difference in one thing and say, see, it's different than everything else. Every species is different than everything else, or else we wouldn't be able to differentiate between animals.
Okay, the animal world is besides their physical abilities, their characteristics are more or less the same. They don't have the capabilities of building stuff and
No,
stuff.
no, that's not true.
Can't build things.
Why is that?
It's not true.
Or technology, or
have you ever seen an anthill?
Evolving into technology.
Have you seen
Why
a
is that?
nest? Animals build things. We see things that animals build all the time around us. I have bird nests in my backyard.
Well, when are they going to? If they're evolving and stuff, and they've been around millions of years ago, when are they going to start evolving?
Okay,
when are you going to lay an egg?
This is the problem. You think that evolution is some kind of ladder with a goal, and that is not the case at all. There is no goal. There is no advancement. It's just change. There's no evolutionary state that is necessarily better than some evolutionary state. There's only the state versus the selection criteria at the time. That's it. It may turn out to be.
They climbed up that ladder.
Shut up. It may turn out to be the case that humans, despite our wacky, huge intellect, have actually been evolving down a path that's going to lead to our own destruction. It may not be an ultimate advantage to us to have this intellect. It may actually have been an advantage to stay in the trees and stay with smaller populations and not develop technology. You are putting a value on something because you value it, and that's fine, I value it too. But that does not have anything at all to do with the evolutionary process. There's no goal, there's no ladder, there's no higher than, there's no better than. There's only what you are and what the selection criteria is.
But even if there was a ladder, I mean, how does the fact that I can manufacture a cell phone prove God?
Well, I don't know, and I don't know that that's necessarily what's going on.
Sir?
Yes? Hello? Reuben?
Hello? Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm not talking through a 4-second delay to you anymore, because I think it's 4 seconds in about 45 years.
Well, we have people on hold.
Yeah, and there's other people on hold. The short answer is the diversity of life is explained by natural selection and different selection criteria. There is no better. There is only what you are.
But since
and even if evolution was a ladder, that doesn't mean that everything necessarily progressed up the ladder at the same rate, at the same time, or anything else. And by the way, even if all of that was there, it doesn't have anything to do with the point that you're eventually going to get to,
Thank you.
which is the only reason we're so clever is because God clearly made us different from the other animals. That's special pleading. You are taking those things that you value, that you see as different about yourself. You know what? The whale could say, hey, the only reason we're so much bigger than everything else is because clearly there's a God who made us better and made us to rule over the oceans. You know, why do those humans have to sit over there in the trees and then get so smart and build buildings? They could have just floated around eating plankton all the time. This is clearly the good life. We're not out to destroy ourselves. We're not out polluting the planet. We're not getting ready to blow ourselves up with nuclear weapons. Clearly, we are evolutionary superior as whales. Your argument's dumb. Sorry. There's just no other way about it.